So this is our computer vision project. So we have an image deblur tool or enhancer tool. So here we have like a small trailer to show you what our project is about.
It's this new AI tool that I found. To use the AI Enhancer tool, all you have to do is go to their website. Just upload the image and then watch as they deblur and enhance it. The creators of the model and website trained created a website and recorded a trailer for this computer vision project in only 3 weeks. You should definitely check it out.
You guys could hear that, right? Okay. So these are the different things we'll talk about in our presentation. So we're going to start with the background, like how we came up with the idea, then the project stages, and some challenges we faced, and then our results, and you'll get to see our website, and then the use cases. So first we'll talk about how we got our idea. So our project idea, it actually started out as a tool that could blur the background of an image while keeping the focus on the main object. This is like a really common type of photo with like professional photos where it has like the main object to be really clear and the rest of it is blurred. So it has a really good use case and it seemed the most practical out of all our other ideas. But as we kept going, we realized that doing image classification would be like another project in itself. So we changed it to just a tool that would deblur or enhance the quality of the image.
All right, now onto our project stages. So project stages, we first obviously started gathering data. Calixte was in charge of gathering our data. And for our data, it was really simple. It was just like any kind of image, and then we ourselves would then blur the image and then compare it to the original sharp image. And creating the model that me and Michael were in charge of creating the model. Creating the front end, Freya and Aditya were in charge of creating the front end, and I was in charge of linking the back end and the front end, and then deploying our model as a website.
The challenges we faced. So we faced 3 main challenges. The first one being that, well, the bigger the image, the more time it takes to process, and we wanted a model that would give a result decently quickly. So we decided on going for smaller images only. Also, at the start, our model was predicting lower accuracy than we wanted. So we used certain loss functions, gather more data, and use more epochs to make the accuracy go up. Also, there were 2 big different kinds of blurring, which is motion blurring and just regular unfocused blurring. We decided to do both of them instead of maybe just doing one of them, because motion blurring would have been a bit difficult to undo.
Okay, now then onto our results. So in training, our model was giving about 75% accuracy. However, when we were actually looking at the images outputted, they were barely changed. And we didn't actually notice this until very late into the process of the model. And we think it's probably down to like how complex deblurring is, because the AI is basically producing a whole new image, but using the input image as the basis for the new image. So we were using CNN before, and then we had found another model, which is Gan. Gan is much more complex and has been proven in the past to be able to deblur images. However, because we realized it so late, unfortunately, we weren't able to implement Gan into our model because it would take way too long to train and test, and it was towards the end of the deadline of the 3 weeks. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get a good model really. However, we were able to finish all our other aspects of the model, And we think that we're pretty proud with what we did, considering the fact that it was in 3 weeks, and with more time, we probably would have been able to add the GAN model.
Now we'll do like you can see our website. So we made our website on a platform called Streamlit. We didn't end up using Flask. We just saved it as a file and put it through Streamlit. Sorry, it's loading. Okay, so this is our website. So here we have some examples of like how it works. So this would be like a before image where it shows it's blurry, especially around like the middle area. And then after it shows it's much clearer. You can see that there's a big difference with like how it does kind of enhance it. And then there's other different examples that we tested out. You could do it with like selfies or landscapes or even cartoons. So here I have an image. So you just drag and drop your file and it will output the image. So because we realized that we are the GAN too late, we had to use our original model, which wasn't very like accurate. So it does enhance it, but it does kind of add like a filter on it. It kind of dims it a little bit. So, but it still does like mostly work. So yeah.
Now onto our use cases for our AI. So our project has like many use cases practically anywhere that requires a sharp image. But one of the most common uses of our AI comes from photography. It can be a difficult skill to master, so you may not get the best quality photos the first time, but you won't have to worry because our AI can help with that. Our project can be used to enhance any image to help you relive any memories in which the pictures may be less than what you would expect. But outside of photography, there are other use cases too, in which in this case can be very important, as well as in which we can help to give off a more professional look, such as when you make a blog or a website.